Hey guys, it's Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back and I'm here to show you how I installed this wig from Yolissa Hair. I've been itching to try out a new hairstyle and a new hair color, and this wig just hit the spot for me. I love how this turned out and I feel like the color complements me so nicely. I'm going to show you guys from start to finish how I got this look. If you want to see my thoughts and the unboxing and all the good stuff, make sure you keep on watching and I'll see you in a second. Jumping right into the video, this wig is from Yolissa Hair and this is the box that it came in. This is the first time unboxing the wig. Usually I'd have a little sneak peek to see what it looks like, but I actually wanted to be surprised with you this time. So inside of the box I got the wig, I got an edge brush, a silk band thing that you can sleep with your wigs, some lashes, a belt band, and a HD wig cap. Got this wig in 24 inches, medium cap size, 200% density, and I got HDLace. I've had a wig similar to this before, however, from what I can remember, the lace wasn't HD, so I was excited to try this one because I really loved the color on my other wig, but the lace just wasn't lacing. So I took the wig out of its packaging and this is what it was looking like. As you can see, it has some gorgeous blonde caramel highlights. The hair is super silky as well, very soft, and I could run my fingers through easily. This wig also came pre-plucked, as you can see here. The hairline was already looking 10-10. There's no harsh lines of demarcation, just a beautifully plucked hairline. The knots were also really small, which you don't usually get with pre-plucked and pre-colored wigs. So I was super happy with that because that means that I didn't have to wash this hair and I could just go straight into installing this wig. This is the amount of lace space I got. This is a 13x4, but it comes with ample parting space on either side of the wig. It also came with an adjustable band, and here is a little close-up of what the HD lace is looking like. The lace is very thin and transparent, so I was very happy with this, and I was super excited to install this wig because I feel like I just haven't had colored highlighted hair in so long, guys. That was my bag, colored wigs. So I'm excited to get back into that. Go ahead and pluck the wig a little bit more, just because I like my wigs to be very plucked. You don't have to do this because it didn't make that much of a difference, but yeah, just keeping it real with you guys, I did pluck it a little bit extra. I went ahead and grabbed my Born This Way foundation in the shade Spice Rum on a dense brush and just started tinting the lace to my skin tone. I definitely prefer using foundation over lace tint because for some reason every time I've used lace tint it makes the lace super crunchy when it dries. But if you guys have any good lace tint recommendations, let me know down in the comments because I would like to stop wasting my £30 foundation on my wigs. Once the lace was tinted, I went ahead and threw the wig on, and this is what it was looking like. This color looks so good on my skin. I was a bit worried because the roots are very close to my actual complexion color. So I was scared that it might blend in too much of my skin, but I feel like the contrast with the blonde is just beautiful and it just looks amazing. Now that the wig is on, I went ahead and grabbed my preheated hot comb and just combed away any flyaways before grabbing 2 little claw clips and clipping the sides of the hair out of my face. I went ahead and cut off the excess lace around the ears and then started cutting little slits into the lace to make gluing down a lot easier for me. Before gluing down, since I was wearing makeup, I grabbed some micellar water. You can also use rubbing alcohol, which actually works better to just to remove any excess oils or foundation off my head. The lady that did my wig for my birthday last month gave me a widow's peak because I naturally have one, and I started doing this to all of my wigs and it just makes everything look so much more natural because it actually frames my face shape a lot nicer. So as you can see there, I just grabbed a little piece from either side to form a little point and then pulled out the hairs, and it just creates this gorgeous little widow's peak. Nothing too crazy, but it definitely switches up how the wig looks and makes it look a lot more natural. For my glue, I'm using the Better Than Melt wig glue, which by the way, I actually needed more of this, but she stopped selling this glue. I'm literally so sad. So this is my last bottle and I'm probably gonna just get bold hold after this because I don't know what other glue to use. But yeah, that is the glue I'm using to install this wig. I went in with about 3 to 4 layers because I wanted this to stick on my head and last all week. I waited for each layer to dry completely clear and then placed the lace back over the top and pressed it down firmly with my rat tail comb and fingers. I really make sure to comb that glue through the lace to make sure there's no white bits and to ensure that everything is properly adhered. Once I've got all the hair glued down, I am grabbing my melt band and tying that around my head as tightly as possible and letting it sit on my head for about 10 to 15 minutes to make sure everything is melted in properly. Once I do that, I'm grabbing my eyebrow razor and I'm just going to start cutting all the excess lace off. In between cutting the lace, I also like to go in and just rub in any excess foundation that I have left on my brush to help blend everything into my skin. Once all the lace is glued down, this is what the wig is looking like, and I think I wanted to go for a side part this day. I was very indecisive, but that's what we went for because I haven't done a side part in a while. To set my part in, I'm using my medium hold hairspray and wax stick, which I just got from Amazon. It's just, if you type in wax stick, it will come up. It's so good. I use my rat tail comb to just part off where I want my part in to be before grabbing my wax stick first, and then going in with a generous amount of the hairspray and my hot comb to just melt everything into place. Do not be alarmed if your hair starts smoking or sounding crispy. That means it's working. But yeah, I'm just going to repeat this all around the head. When doing this, as always, I like to take small sections and repeating the same process over and over again. This is the best way to get the flattest install possible. So yeah, really take your time with this because look, no one wants a bulky wig, okay? We want our wigs to be flat and laid, especially since we are leaving this wig straight. Once I finished all the sections, I'm just going back over the parting, and this is how the wig is looking. This is how the wig looks without baby hairs. I still haven't entered my no baby hair era, so we are of course going to add some fluffy baby hairs to this unit. Usually with coloured hair, I don't really add baby hairs, but because the roots were darker on this, I thought it would really soften the face and again add more of a contrast to my skin and the hairline. I sectioned off some hair from either side of the head and grabbed my tweezers and just pluck some hair away from the face and from the section that I have sectioned off. This is just going to help soften the baby hairs and make sure that they're not too dense. Once that is done, I'm grabbing my eyebrow razor and just cutting a diagonal line on the little sections that we've cut. Try not to make your baby hairs too long because I have done that in the past and it just looks crazy, so I try to keep them on the short side this time. Once I've cut all the baby hairs, I'm grabbing my mini hair straighteners and just curling inwards towards my face, which should look something like this when you're done. I'm grabbing a generous amount of hairspray and just slicking down these baby hairs. Again, we want these to be fluffy, so the hairspray ensures that we don't get any stiff baby hairs and you're still able to comb and brush them out without them crunching and crisping and doing all kinds of stuff we don't want them to do. So yeah, I'm just going to repeat this all over my head, and this is what it should look like once you've slicked down the baby hairs. I'm grabbing my melt band again just to make sure that my baby hairs stay in place. Whilst they are resting, I'm grabbing my scissors and just cutting a few little layers towards the front of the hair just so I can add some dimension and body to the wig. Like I said, we are leaving this wig straight, but I just wanted to add a little extra something, you know, and I do want to curl this later on, it will make the curls pop. Once I roughly cut the hair, I am taking off the melt band and brushing the hair out. One thing that you should never forget, and I always do but I remembered this time guys, is putting some concealer in your parting. You're gonna see in a second how much this changes up the way this wig looks. Like, it was giving wig at first, but now it's giving scalp because, yeah. I use the same concealer that I use under my eyes, which is like 5 shades lighter than my skin tone, because this is going to help the parting really stand out. And as you can see, despite it being like quite a few shades lighter than my skin, it does blend in perfectly and it really looks natural once I blended it in with my fingers. Once I did that, I just quickly wanted to touch up the hair with my hair straighteners and curl in the little sections that we cut towards the front of our face. Again, this is just adding some dimension to the wig, and I feel like it really helps the colour stand out a lot nicer as well. Towards the ends of the hair, I just bumped them inwards, and this is like my favourite way to wear straight hair at the moment because I feel like It's straight, but it has something to it, if that makes sense. I absolutely loved how this came out. I've been wearing this wig for about a week now, and I feel like my whole vibe changes when I get lighter hair, guys. I love it. I also wanted to quickly show you an alternative hairstyle you could do, which if you know me and if you follow me, you know I love a good half up, half down. All I did is section off the shortest front piece at the front and grabbed the sides of the hair and just tied that back with these tiny little elastic bands. I like to use these because they hold the hair the tightest. Once that hair was tied up, I grabbed a claw clip and just clipped it in place, and this is the result of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.